Welcome to Building Material and Construction class by Sigma College of Architecture. In today's session, we will be learning about foundation. Under foundation, we will be looking at shallow foundation and types of shallow foundation. The foundation is a part of a building which comes in direct contact with the soil. This foundation is help to transfer the load of the entire building structure to the soil. Through this load transformation, foundation helps the building to stand stable. The different types of foundation are shallow foundation and deep foundation. Shallow foundation. In shallow foundation, depth of the foundation will be equal to or it will be less than its width. This type of foundation is also called as open foundation. So, different types of shallow foundation are spread footing, combined footing, strap footing and mat footing. Spread footing can be different for a column and a wall. For a column, spread footing can be placed in three types. So, single column which will have a single footing, single base, the base will be made of concrete. Or we can have a single column which will have a step kind of footing. So, we will have a base below the step. So, these steps can be made with concrete or most probably in building site these steps will be made with bricks. Next is slope footing. Here we have a column and a concrete base, and the column and a concrete base is attached through a sloped surface. So, in comparing to these three columns, stepped footing and sloped footing can carry a heavy load compared to single footing. Next is spread footing for wall. So, for wall, spread footing can be done in two ways: simple footing and step footing. In simple footing, we will have a wall and a concrete base which will run throughout the wall. For in step footing, so we will have a wall and we have a step base. Below the step base, we will have a concrete footing. So, this step base can be made with bricks. So, in the hatching, you can clearly see the difference. So, below you have the concrete hatching, above that you have a brick hatching. Next is combined footing. So, combined footings are provided to support two or more columns. So, these type of combined footing can be given in two ways: rectangular combined footing or trapezoidal combined footings. Most probably, combined footings are made with reinforced concrete. Combined footings for column will be in rectangular shape if the columns carry a equal load. If the columns carry unequal load, then we will be having a trapezoidal shape footing in the base. Next is strap foundation. So if we have two columns with independent base and then a connection is given between a column through beam, this type of footing is called strap footing. So the beam which is used to connect these two bases are called straps. So this kind of strap footing may be used where the distance between the column is greater, or so where we cannot give a trapezoidal footing or a combined footing. In this strap footing, each column is provided with independent footing, and this footing is combined with a beam. This strap beam does not remain contact with the soil, and it does not transfer any pressure directly to the soil. So it will just transfer the load from one column base to the other column base. Next, this column base will transfer the load to the ground. Next is mat foundation, mat footing, or so these kind of mat footing, which can be also named as raft footing or raft foundation. A raft or mat is a combined footing that will cover the entire area below the structure and supports all walls and columns. When the allowable soil pressure is low or the building loads are heavy, these kind of mat foundation or raft foundation can be used. So here you can see this in a detailed in the diagram. So here you have 4 columns. So the entire column is connected using the foundation. This foundation is called raft foundation. So in the next image, you can see it for walls. So here wall is running throughout and the entire building base is covered with a mat or raft footing. Thank you.